What's up, taters? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com, and welcome to the Treetop News. I know it feels like forever since I've done one of these, right? Even though I did one last week. I actually literally just did I did two Treetop News last week, but this week we're gonna make sure that my internet cable is not cut by the electric company because they got the wrong line, and that I will continue to be up and running without any shenanigans done by the electric company cutting a cable line because they didn't know the difference between their line and a cable line. Okay, I got it on my system. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about it no more. But today is Monday, August the 29th. And as always, we're gonna have a good show for you. So let's start off with international news. Enjoy. So I came across this article actually in The Guardian. I know, it's a libtard blog, but this is very interesting. And one thing I do know about Hungary, they lean very, very conservative, just similar to Russia and a couple of other countries that are on the east side of Europe. So I was reading this and I said, this has a point, and I'm going to read it to you and I want you to let me know in the comments section, what do you think? Hungary officials warn education is becoming too feminine. Hungary's State Audit Office has issued a report about the risk of the country's education system being too feminine, saying it could hurt the development of boys and create demographic problems. The report was issued last month, but had not caught the public's attention until a newspaper article was published on Thursday. Quote, the phenomenon called pink education has numerous economic and social consequences, states the report by the state body, which is seen as close to the nationalist Prime Minister Viktor Orban. This is The Guardian, so they calling him the nationalist, because why would you not love your country and put your country first? But these are libtards. What can you say? As in many countries, the teaching profession in Hungary is dominated by women, according to 82% of the country's teachers. So 82%, that sounds right. By 82% of the teachers, I would have to say over 80% of teachers in most schools are women. So yeah. Quote, if education favors feminine traits such as emotional and social maturity and provokes the overrepresentation of women in universities, equality of the sexes will be considerably weakened, the report concludes. It warns that if boys who, it said, are more inclined to be entrepreneurial and take risks are not allowed to develop unfiltered, they will be at risk of, quote, mental and behavioral problems. This reminds me of some all-male schools, and there's no women teachers in these schools. So it's like, and I don't even know if they have them now because of all the, women got to be in the men's spaces. And, they paying us back by having the T-girls in the women's spaces. Can't talk about that. What's wrong with me? But anyway, I remember a all-male school, and I do believe it was an all-male Catholic school. I don't even think they had any nuns. I think it was just strictly all men there. So, anyway, the report adds that the boyish traits of creativity and innovation are necessary for the optimal development of the economy. The audit office said pink education could cause demographic problems as educated women would be unable to find similarly educated spouses, which could lead to the decline of fertility, which is happening right now. especially I gotta call y'all out, especially in the white community. White people in America are not having as many babies, and this is probably one of the reasons why. Because white women are more educated, and they are in the workforces. Well, women in general, but I'm just saying I see the decline in when we want to talk about the decline in white people. That one of the reasons is because they're not having a lot of babies, and I think it's because, well, we always know that white women are more educated, but women, period, because even black women are more educated. So you have more of them in the workforce, and then they want a man that's on that level, but these type of men are not in abundance as the women. So this is pretty interesting. In response, the Hungarian opposition lawmaker Andrei Toth or something, Hungarian white person last name, said on Facebook that talk of masculine and feminine qualities was, quote, total scientific absurdity. Hater. It is time to remove your glasses from the last century, he added. Orban has promoted a conservative revolution since returning to power in 2010, encouraging nativism and degenerating immigrants. He has also defended controversial law banning on the LGBT content to minors. So, hey, I think there's something to this article, and it's worth looking into. But you know that's not going to happen here in America. But do your thing, Hungary, because let me tell you something. Out of a lot of the countries in the EU, you seem to be the one with common sense. So let's move on to the next one here. Sticking to situations going on in the EU, UK to run out of financial support for Ukraine by the end of this year. You don't say. I think that was the purpose. So silly. The UK's financial support for the Ukrainian military will run low by the end of this year. The Times newspaper reported on Sunday, citing a source in the UK Defense Ministry. According to the source that's cited by the newspaper, the UK is running out of weapons and financial contributions for Ukraine. I need more money and weapons, and tell the Boris Johnson to come over and let's together. Which means that the new UK Prime Minister will face the question of whether to make billions of pounds of additional support at the time when public finances are under strain. Y'all in some... Ooh, y'all gonna be hurting. You gotta ask yourself, was Ukraine worth freezing? Like, y'all gonna be thinking like that? When y'all gonna be hurting? And then y'all want to mess with Russia. I think this is the thing. I told y'all, like I said on the stream last night, I said, y'all don't have no idea. You're being demilitarized right now, giving all those weapons and your money to Ukraine. And then all of a sudden, remember, because Russia is all the weapons you guys are sending over there, Russia has either destroyed them or captured many of them, and while the rest are going into the black market. Yeah, I don't think you want to be messing with the big bear. The Times reported that the UK citizens are starting to realize the scale of sacrifices they have to make for the sake of Kyiv and fear surging gas prices in the country. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet, but you remember, we must do this to get back at Putin. All right, speaking of so-called getting back at Putin, EU set to suspend visa facilitation agreement with Russia. Now, this is what they've been talking. You got, I think, hold on, I'm just going to top of my head. Poland, some of the Baltic countries, and I want to say Finland. I could be off. They all want to ban or make it difficult for Russians to travel in the Schengen area. Not realizing that the Russians, unlike other people in these countries they making good money so they can travel. And I don't understand how you guys are hurting right now and you want to like deny more money into your pockets. The bell curve is such a lie, guys. I swear to God it is. Like what white person in the right mind would think this is a good idea? EU foreign ministers are set to back a suspension of the bloc's visa facilitation agreement with Moscow, the Financial Times reported, citing 3 officials involved in talks. Authorities have discussed limiting travel permits for Russian citizens, with some member states calling for an additional outright ban on Russian tourist visas, but there is no majority favoring this. Yeah, most people like, no, dude, we want the Russians to come over here. And I know for a fact Germany wants it, France wants it. They're like, they ain't trying to cut their money off. You know what I'm saying? If I was Russians, which I know they just so tolerant, I would stay out of countries that just basically been hostile to your country. You know what I'm saying? Go to Hungary. Go to I can't think of the Belarus. Go to countries that's go to China. All right, go to places where they are not, where they wasn't so hostile towards you, dude. I wouldn't even mess with these old stupid other countries, especially until Poland get their mind right. I would stay out of Poland. Let me see. Did I read that? Okay. Yeah, okay. As a first step, the foreign minister planned to give political support to suspending the EU-Russia visa facilitation agreement at a meeting in Prague on Tuesday and Wednesday, according to the FT report, which cites officials involved in the negotiations. So that's going to be the tomorrow or Wednesday. Such a suspension would remove preferential treatment for Russians when applying for all EU visas, and as a result require more documentation and waiting times while making them more expensive. Just stay out of these places. Don't go where your money is not wanted, dude. I swear. Regarding the outright ban on visas for Russian tourists, Cyprus and Greece have joined Germany. I knew it. I didn't know Cyprus was signing up for this. Cyprus and Greece have joined German Chancellor Olaf Scholz's position in opposing such a bloc, while other countries led by Baltics, Finland, and Czech Republic. Oh, I didn't even think Czech Republic would do this. I knew there was some the Baltics and Finland. Or did I say no? No, I said Finland. So Baltics, Finland, and the Czech Republic have been calling for a full travel ban and echoing pleas from the Ukrainian president, I need more money and weapons. Dude, Russians, listen. Just stay out of Finland. Stay out of the Czech Republic. Trust me, I've been there. You ain't missing nothing. Okay, I've been there lesser times. And the Baltic states, just stay out of these places. They don't want you. You don't want them. Just make it like that, and y'all be good to go. Because I'm telling you, take your money where it's wanted and loved and needed. Don't go someplace where you're treated like a third-class citizen or basically treated like dogs. Go where you're treated and people love your money and they like you. All right. But anyway, that concludes the international news. Let me know what you think by leaving a comment below. And let's move over to national and local news. So that black nationalist, Darrell Brooks, who got in his SUV and mowed down white people who were in the parade in Waukesha, Wisconsin. Well, 6 of his charges have been dropped, and he was removed from the courtroom, and I'll show you that footage in a minute. Let me just briefly read to you what has happened in reference to his case. I don't know if they have the death penalty in Wisconsin. If anybody knows, please let me know by leaving a comment below this video. But I hope he gets it. I really do. This man is evil. I'm still like, it just boggles my mind that he has not been charged with a hate crime when he specifically stated that he wanted to run over white people. Also, the testimony, and I think they're going to leave the testimony of him running over either his baby mama or his girlfriend previously to show that this is how this man solves his problems. Oh, let me calm down. I'm really angry about this. A total of 6 charges dropped at pre-trial hearing against accused Waukesha Christmas parade terrorist Darrell Brooks. According to a report from Fox 6 on Thursday, April the 25th, Darrell Brooks was in court at a hearing that was mainly focused on determining what will and what will not be allowed in as evidence during his trial, which is set for October. Brooks is the main accused. Well, we already know what he did. During the hearing on August the 25th, Waukesha County Judge Jennifer white person last name sided with the defense and nixed the counts 78 through 83, a total of 6 counts of homicide by vehicle and use of controlled substance. Why would they drop that? The judge ruled that there cannot be multiple punishment for the same crime. The 6 charges of first-degree intentional homicide remain. Brooks now faced 77 counts, down from the original 83 that were filed by prosecutors. Judge white person last name also denied the state's motion to allow testimony from a previous case where Brooks ran over his ex-girlfriend. Judge white person last name said that because the parade was a mass casualty incident, what does that have to do with anything? He still used his car. It's still the same method of crime. Woosa. And the other crime targeted a single person. Oh! You know how stupid this is? The 2 incidents cannot be compared. That's just like, no. You can't compare mass shooting to one person being shot, because this person shot 5 people with his gun versus this person only shot 1 person with. But see, here's the deal. I know they both are murder, but you can't talk about the 1 person that he shot, because, you know, that was just 1 person versus 5 people. Let's look at this. This boy is just, he's a piece of work. Watch this. I got 2 videos of this clown, which is the same scene, but one is from the front and the other one's from the back. Watch this.
Mr. Brooks,
sit up here and act like you know me. People like you don't, y'all
Mr.
you
Brooks.
don't know nothing about where I come from.
Mr. Brooks.
You push me, dog. Don't push back then.
Mr. Brooks.
Don't push back. Push me in.
Mr. Brooks, we have to continue with this hearing. Nobody put their hands on you.
Yeah, they better not put their hand on me.
Okay, Mr. Brooks, you need to look at me for a minute, okay?
Why? Listen to all this political stuff y'all got going on?
Mr. Brooks, I'm more concerned about...
Don't touch me, dog. They see it.
Mr. Brooks.
Just gonna act all bad. Why act all bad? Because he ain't got nothing to lose. So here's the other angle from it.
Mr. Brooks,
Sit
look
up
at...
here and act like you know me. People like you don't, y'all
Mr.
you don't
Brooks.
know nothing about where I come from.
Mr. Brooks.
You push me, dog. Don't push back then.
Mr. Brooks.
Don't push back. Push me in.
Mr. Brooks, we have to continue with this hearing.
No, I'm worried about, man. Don't put your hand on me, dude.
Nobody put their hands on you.
Yeah, they better not put their hand on me.
Okay, Mr. Brooks, you need to look at me for a minute, okay?
Why? To listen to all this political stuff y'all got going on?
Mr. Brooks, I'm more concerned about...
Don't touch me, dog. They see it.
I can't
All right,
believe
we're
this
going
is.
to take a break and we're going to come back after lunch. I'm not going to do this with him right now. He needs to be here. He's not cooperating. I'm going to give you the warning, Mr. I will give you the warning that if you continue to interrupt when we go back on the record, you will forfeit your right to be in the courtroom today. I can't have these interruptions. I want you here. It's been a long day and a half.
Keep your hands off me.
We'll come back at 12:30.
Just told you to get it off me.
Like, what is the purpose of wasting the court's time with this? You know what I'm saying? What is the purpose of this? I just don't understand. And then they want to be nice by knocking off. So, well, you know, we can't really have 83 counts. Gotta knock it down to 77. Having mercy for these crazy people. I just don't get it. Anyway, let's move on to something else. So I talked about this on the Treehouse News in reference to Truth Social. They did not get Trump company didn't get a patent for the Truth Social. I want to be able to, because a lot of people don't know this, so I want to go ahead and talk about this so you guys know what's going on, just in case things do work out with Twitter, okay? Donald Trump's trademark application for Truth Social is refused a day after a site was accused of still owing $1.6 million to web hosting service. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, promise you, I did not pick this article. I thought it was another one. Okay, well, let's talk about it then, huh? I didn't know he owed 1.6. How did you owe $1.6 million? Let me read these bullet points. U.S. Patent and Trademark Office said 2 other companies have similar names. Really? Vero, Truth Social, and Truth Network are already existing media companies. Trump has up until February 2023 to appeal the ruling for his platform. Trump, call it something else. Truth Social is just not a good name. Donald Trump's trademark application for Truth Social has been refused in the latest blow to the president's social media company. The United States Patent and Trademark Office found 2 other companies already have similar names, and it would create a likelihood of confusion to grant him the trademark. No, it wouldn't. The setback comes just a day after the platform was accused of owing more than $1 million to the platform's web hosting service, with the dispute headed for the courts. What? The patent office said the name of the company was too simple. I want to know about this money. This money in reference to. Oh my God! What does Lizzo have? Hold on, y'all. We're going to really briefly look at Lizzo. I may have this for ridiculousness. I'm not sure. Truth Social, in an app based on social media platform, and a Truth Network, a Christian radio broadcast network. They wrote in their filing that the dominant wording truth and true communicate the same idea of being honest and emphasizing fact while networking socially. Hold on a second. Let me see. Where's that money though? I want to talk about. Let's see. Moreover, both marks contain blah, blah, blah in a signed deal with RightForge, which targets itself as a conservative cause for hosting service. But 3 people familiar from. Okay, hold on. I think I found it. Let's see. Okay, the tech company has faced a string of problems since it launched, for slow take-up to an investigation by financial regulators. It signed a deal with RightForge, which targets itself as a conservative causes for hosting services. But 3 people familiar with the dispute claim that Truth Social has not made any of its monthly payments since March, racking up $1.6 million in debt. Ruh-roh. Now, RightForge is preparing to take legal action according to Fox Business. I'm so glad I never signed up for any. I didn't sign up for Parler. I didn't sign up for Getter. I didn't sign up for True Social. I didn't sign up for none of these. The only people I'm on, the only places I'm on is Gab, Telegram. I love my Telegram, though. Y'all can check out my Telegram. Link is available in the description box below. And Minds.com. Everything else, I was like, nah, I'm going about to see it. So they about to get the platform. Okay. Now, Right Forge is preparing to take legal actions, according to Fox Business. Quote, our founding vision is to make a second internet to support American ideas online. Right Forge Chief Executive Martin, white person last name, said in a statement while declining to comment on the claims themselves. Right Forge believe in the mission of President Donald Trump's free speech platform and wish to continue supporting the president in his media endeavors. Except he need to give us our money. We support President Trump. He need to give us our money though, okay? Cause we need our $1.6 million. Okay, let me. Okay. Residents in three. Okay, hold on. Let's move on to something else. This just take the smile off my face. So y'all know about that student loan forgiveness that they got going on, where 13 states are going to be paying taxes on that. Residents in 13 states could pay taxes on their student loan relief. Residents in 13 states who receive debt forgiveness from the federal government for their student loan may need to pay some state taxes on their forgiven amount, according to the analyst by the think tank Tax Foundation. Jared, white person last name, the vice president of the state project for the Center for State Tax Policies at the think tank, said in a blog post on Thursday, that was last Thursday, the loan forgiveness is generally considered to be equivalent to an income and is therefore taxable. Okay, so if you guys qualify for this tax loan forgiveness, you're going to be paying some taxes in the following states. Let me go ahead and read them states to you. Where they at? Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, here we go. The states where residents may need to pay taxes on the forgiven debt are Arkansas, Hawaii, Idaho, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Minnesota, Mississippi, New York, Pennsylvania, Virginia, South Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, and Wisconsin. I will, of course, have this article available in the description box below, so don't worry. If you want to know this in detail, you can go ahead and check it out. Okay. DC no shot, no school vaccine mandate enforcement pushed back to 2023. So you know how that heifer was talking about something. If they don't get that shot by next week, they cannot come to school. Okay, no school and no online learning. Well, honey, black folks was not having that. And so they protest just one day of them just cutting up in those schools. They decided to move it to January. Now, you know, if they decide to move it to January of next year, they're going to move it again, and they're going to move it again. And next thing you know, they're going to forget about it. Because I was saying to myself, really? You going to sit up here and tell black mamas, single baby mamas, that they got to keep their kids at home or take them to work with them because they didn't get the jabby jab? Child, they're going to change that real quick. I already read the story. I ain't got to tell it to you. I just told you about the whole story. Now, this is very interesting, and I wanted to read this to you because I wanted to tell you something. The United States Secret Service identifies 15,000 fraudulent bank accounts and sees over $286 million in stolen COVID relief fund. Now, let me explain to you what this is all about. I can say we can read a couple of the paragraphs. The United States Secret Service sees approximately $286 million in stolen economic injury disaster loans. The organization announced today the fraudulently obtained funds were returned to the Small Business Administration. The Secret Service identified 15,000 accounts used to apply for COVID relief loans using stolen employment and personal information. Green Dot Bank, a third-party payment system, was utilized by criminals to move funds to avoid detection. The Orlando, Florida Secret Service field office initiated an investigation and worked with the GDB to identify the accounts of stolen money. So check this out, right? I told you guys that when these governments say, hey, you qualify for this loan, or you qualify for this money, or if you're having a hard time, apply for this and we'll hook you up, or you'll get this tax, blah, blah, blah. And only way you can get it is, they'll give it to you. Well, not only way, but most people get it through a direct deposit. And I had stated, I said, even though I qualified for several COVID relief programs, I never applied for any of them because I knew that I was going to be on a list for them to check for being audited or to make, even if you're using it correctly, they still have you on that list. Like, okay, these are the people we gave relief to. These are the people who took advantage of the COVID relief loans and the PPP loans. And so these are the things that these are the people we can look into first. And even though a lot of people can justify it, there was a lot of people who got these loans in a fraudulent way. They didn't even need them. And a lot of times it was given because they found some way to get it through other means through a deceased relative or a friend. So I just want to let you guys know that this is one of the reasons why they hired a lot of extra IRS employees, because they also want to go after the people who applied for a lot of the COVID relief funds, whatever it was, because they're going to basically check in on that to make sure it's on the up and up. So just be aware of that. All right. And last but not least, for national and local news, San Francisco businesses, speaking of taxes, threaten to stop paying taxes until city officials fix homeless problem. Okay, small business owners of San Francisco are demanding that the city solve the growing mental health crime and drug problem exacerbated by the high rate of homelessness in the area, threatening to stop paying taxes if the issue continues. Wait a minute. You guys think that you can do that? I don't even understand. I don't even need to read the rest of this because this is crazy. There's no way you guys can sit up here and say, I'm not going to pay your taxes. They will come and shut you down. They're going to shut you down, baby. They're going to shut you down big time. Ain't nothing you going to do. You and the homeless people going to be out on the street. So this is so silly. Did you guys voted for these people? So now you want to sit up here and break bad. Doesn't make no sense. Hold on. I said we was going to look at that picture that we have from Lizzo. So we'll check that out on Ridiculousness, which is coming up right now.
Question. Have you ever had your booty power washed?
guys, I had another ridiculousness set up, but it looks like this Lizzo dress one might just steal the show, and I may just focus it on this one right here. Lizzo shuts down the MTV VMAs red carpet in huge navy dress as fans hilariously react on Twitter. Is she wearing a stage curtain? No. What? You know what? I would, if I was her, I would fire the person who said that this was a good idea. Girl, what the heck? How did she get there? Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me, just in case they are. Oh my God. Okay, y'all ready to watch this video? We about to watch this video. Let me enlarge a little bit more. We're about to watch this train wreck. What is this girl doing? Hold on a second. What in the world? People that would let me walk out in public like this. I swear to God, I'm so glad I don't have these type of people in my life. Somebody, you gonna, oh Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. What is this? She already big. She gonna make this thing make her look bigger. She look like a straight clown. Look like a straight old clown, dude. Like seriously. Whoa! What is he doing? I mean, she thinks she's sexy too. Oh, yeah. See, Lizzo, girl. This is, I can't, I'm not a Lizzo fan. I know a lot of people like themselves some Lizzo. No, not it. Is that it? Is this some more? Is this some more videos? Okay, some more. I actually like her hair that way. Hold on, I gotta say something nice about her. I like her hair. It looks like she just came out the shower. But she could smuggle some immigrants underneath all that thing right there. Like, what in the world? I hope she's losing some calories, you know, hauling all that fabric up and down the daggone runway. And she got matching lipstick to it, which doesn't look. Oh, she got that big old ring in her bottom lip. Yeah, that's gonna be a big old no. Why is she bending over like that? And they want to call me a mammy? Really, black folks? Really? Okay. You'll never catch me do this in front of people. So take the picture, honey. But this, hold on. This is the reason why I'm laughing so much at this, because this is not the. I seen her make a. As a matter of fact, I got it stashed away. I'm going to talk about that. I think I'm gonna make a different video for her making a speech about voting, and she has a very ugly black dress on. It is not this thing. Let me see if they show it. She looks so bad. Let me see what they say. This look is giving Missy Elliott the Rain. Oh, it does look like a trash bag. Oh my God, the Rain has the trash bag look that Missy Elliott did. Super duper fly. That's not a good. There it go. my goodness. This is just this hold on. Expectation. Let me see. There's another video. We're gonna watch this right here. Let's see.
This way, give me that ball. Give me that ball. Beautiful.
Hold on. Expectation versus reality. What is she about to do? Is she having a heart attack? Wait. What was that? Was she having a heart attack? Oh. She out of breath. Honey, if you thought you had to be in shape to wear this? Hefty would like to express a special thank you to at Lizzo for repping their newest line tonight at the VMA. Oh my God. Ursula has officially arrived at the 2022 VMAs red carpet. Oof, girl, oof. I don't know who is on your team, but you need to get them out. You need to put them on rotation, I swear. Why is Lizzo wearing a theater stage curtain? Lizzo, oh my God. We got more videos. Let's see. Let's watch these. Hold on. Got more video. Oh, that's why she was. Okay, that's enough of that there. That's enough of that. When you get stuck folding up your parachute. They had all the jokes for Lizzo, dude. They had all the jokes for her. She's just a bad dresser. She's absolutely, but hold on. This is not the dress. Hold on a second. This is not the dress she wore on stage. I just saw it on the corner. Hopefully I can find it again. Let me see if I can find it again. Oh my gosh, dude. I just saw it while I was going through it. Hold on, let me do it again. Let me go through it really slowly here because I want you. Here we go. I found it. This is the ugly dress she was wearing when she was getting her award. Look at this. Look at this. I swear to God, I don't know who is. I can't even get all of her in the daggone shot, and I don't even have it. This looks trashy. This looks absolutely horrid. This is when she was up there talking about something. I need y'all to vote just like how y'all vote for me. Why? What? This looks like. Look, absolutely looks. Oh my God. She makes me want to go to the gym tonight, like right now. Yeah, this is, okay, I spent so much time on her. I'm not even going to do my other ridiculousness because this was enough ridiculousness for this. Woo, girl. Woo, child. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, well, let me know what you think. You know what's so bad? Hold on, before I leave. What's so bad is this dress is so big, I can't even use it in the thumbnail. That's just how her and this dress look. I can't even put them in the thumbnail. They just look that crazy. So I'm going to find some other type of picture of her and put it in the thumbnail so y'all know I'm talking about her. Anyway, let me know what you think about this ridiculousness by leaving a comment below this video. And there you have it, taters, the conclusion to the Treetop News for this Monday, August the 29th. Let me know what you think. Did you like the news I chose for this segment? it's so good to get back into the swing of things. So as usual, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for commenting as well as sharing this video. If you like what you see, be sure to leave a like. Don't forget to comment. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Later, taters.